Welcome Mochi, pacar, hai. Ada Elvan by the way. Double L. Ya bisa gue ngasih nama Kibowman lagi ntar di ini, di anu.
Masa belum gue? Bener gue subscribe.
Belum.
Udah.
Lagi.
Gimana?
Ya udah kan, udah siap belum? Kalau siap langsung dimulai nih.
Ya, tanpa basa-basi lagi, kita makin dulu lagi.
Mesra banget kalian nih, ya kamunya jauh. Udah siap belum nih?
Ini namanya mirror, ultimate mirror.
Ini apa coba? Delaynya 10 detik. Udah aku mulai ya, udah siap kan? Oke, langsung saja. Connecting, checking for DLC. DLC apa lagi?
Iya, udah begini-begini ada DLC kan downloadnya 1 jam. Oke, perkenalkan nama gue Elvan, gue karena jadi cockpitnya Kibow.
Co-pilot.
Iya.
Cockpit.
Cockpit berarti gue yang dikendarain dong.
Gue kendarain lo dong. Wah.
Jangan nanti si Oci marah.
Dia nggak seneng yaoi.
Tapi emang lu mau?
Enggak anjing.
Iya kan?
Kayak kenal. Maximize your Game of Thrones experience. No thank you, gue bukan fansnya, gue kesini cuma buat platinumnya doang, makasih.
Ini game gratis nih.
Season finale is not available. Save on episode kanan settings.
Jadi ini sama ininya.
Canon.
Maksudnya?
Canon, ya ceritanya nyambung. Run, fight, actions,
Tapi beda main di film ya?
actions, dialogue choices, move vertical, camera, move character, inventory, show selectables, oke. Apaan lagi nih updating konten?
Yes. Berarti emang sebenarnya gamenya online.
Oh, ini udah semua episode-nya udah ada. Season pass purchased. Let's play.
Ini season berapa?
Season 1, season 2 belum rilis kok.
Tapi kapan gitu loh, kayak bahasa Sunda, full gitu.
Episode 1. The Northerners will never forget.
Kalau season 1 gue
Langsung mulai.
udah nonton.
Episode 1.
Jadi mungkin bisa ngikutin.
Udah nonton? GoT?
Nah, tapi gue
Ini kalau nggak salah ceritanya dari 1 sampai 4, season 1 sampai 4.
Iya, season 1 gue udah nonton. Tapi gue noron, soalnya kalau di HBO
Nih kalau tahu Ci, spin-off-nya. Jadi kita ambil perspektif ya house apa. Oh, kalau di TV kurang di point out gitu ya. Ya kayak Walking Dead yang kemarin.
ngerti.
4000 of seasons.
Lagian juga kalau misalnya di HBO gitu di zoom tau nggak? Kayak semacam di sensor tapi secara halus gitu.
Iya, HBO Indo.
Heeh. Terus gue nggak suka.
Toran aja.
Makanya gue tau
Lagi live. Wajakan.
malah menebarkan.
Pak Tani. Oh, nyontek ya. Nggak apa-apa, bagus Intel. Ini gambarnya Walking Dead banget anjir. Gue gak ngikutin Game of Thrones, jadi gue ini dari nol banget. Kita lihat aja. Nah kalau aus boleh ya. Ya kamu ini mau.
The great Jaime Lannister, Kingslayer, Oathbreaker,
Gak ada subtitle
brought to
ini.
his knees by the men of the North, and set free.
Ini gak ada subtitle-nya.
Itulah pasti ada lah. Gameplay lah.
Oh ya tadi belum gue setting. Pantesan gak ada subtitle.
Kira-kira kalau misalnya gue artiin ke bahasa Batak mau nggak ya?
Jangan.
Karena kan kalau di dubbing gitu ada game, gak di dubbing.
Bad women.
Di dubbing bahasa Batak.
You'd think he done it himself the way he tells it.
Iya lupa.
Lord Forrester's sword won't clean itself, you know. Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Go on, it's only blood. Now that is a proper sword.
I'll have one like it.
You'll never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest, you are just a squire.
I will. You'll see.
Of course, your lordship. After you take your rightful place on the Iron Throne.
House
I had a
Forrester.
hand in it, you know.
A hand in what?
Capturing him.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
Let him finish.
Oh, he'll talk all night if you let him.
You captured the Kingslayer?
Aye. Well, I had a hand in it.
Aye. A hand round his ankle as 10 others took him down.
See? What'd I tell you?
I brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
And not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story, which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Yep.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
Right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it. Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field plowed so well
Raja
as the
ngomongin
day
di
the
medan perang
Kingslayer
gitu.
dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate. To Robb Stark, the King in the North!
The King
in the North! Tomorrow, we march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard!
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock!
Death to the Lannisters!
Winter is coming.
Iron from ice!
Kok bingung mau ngomong apa?
Yes, my lord.
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups.
Makanya.
I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question on what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something must be done.
With me, my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you? You served me well.
To bring honor to House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born to it.
Yeah.
There were those
Good
who
guy.
had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as
Jangan
my
carryan
squire.
kalau main bad guy.
But you've erased those doubts
Heal.
entirely. It would be an honor to see you riding by Roderick's side in the vanguard tomorrow. Not as a squire, but as the equal of any man who serves House Forrester. It's well deserved, Garrett. Your hard work has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't
I
promise.
won't
But
let
for
you
now,
down.
keep this between us. We're
Udah, mari kita
celebrating
lagi.
tonight. I wouldn't want the other squires to feel discouraged.
Yes,
Kelas,
my lord.
Gue tua, gak lama
Now
ya.
go and find
Gak lama
Roderick
banget.
if you can.
I will, my lord.
2000-an?
Thank you.
Sebelum 2010. Tang-tang lu ya.
Squire, fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. Can I get up to you?
Yeah, no problem.
I have been a squire longer than you.
So?
I outrank you. You should help me.
Gue udah bukain square.
Fetch more wine.
Good guy,
Clean
good
my
guy.
armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end
Babu
up
intinya.
ignoring while you serve the
Squire.
Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once. He's a drunk, a liar, and an arrogant prick.
You'd better watch your tongue, Bowen. It could be much
What
worse.
the fuck do you know about it? Nothing is worse than Norrin. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming.
Don't get angry with me. We're no different, you and I.
Aye, but I'm not the son of a pig farmer. My father had dignity.
Apa aja lu Squire?
All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know, we could be squires for life. All in wine around a fucking wedding. What a waste of fucking time.
I'm sick of listening to your whine. With that attitude, you'll never be more than this.
Easy for you to say. Maybe if my uncle were Castellan, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle? How much further?
It's right over there.
Gue inget Luna tau gak logat kayak gini tuh. Logatnya kayak gitu juga kan. Englishnya tapi gimana gitu namanya, gue lupa deh. Iya, Britishnya gimana gitu.
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing, Lord Walders. In a generous.
Kebetulan ada aja nih Jeff, welcome by the way.
Fucking phrase.
Enggak, kita lay low aja, kita pasif agresif. Aksennya iya kayak Luna di Dota loh itu kan. Salah, bukan. Gue lupa.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir GARED.
What? What's wrong? What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd. You've had too much wine.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
Then take the fucking flagon already.
What's wrong with him? Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
We have to warn the others.
Good luck.
Because you're a dick. Yep, I chose to leave him. Enggak, iya Scottish, bener Scottish. Tapi ini Scottishnya tuh nggak sedalam. Anjir, gua hampir nggak megang stick tadi. Wow. Ini actionnya jadi kayak heavy rain. Mirip Norman Reedus. No, my lord. Cepetan dia lari daripada yang bawa spear.
Shoot that one!
Captain America. Emang ada lempar shieldnya? Crunchy banget ya suara pedangnya. Jadul, klasik. Oh enggak. Salah pencet gue. Nggak bisa bengong anjir. Api itu. Walking Dead banget ini sistem. Telltale. Itu nama developer. Enggak. Langsung mati gitu. Enggak lanjut ini. Nice. Terus. Ow. La. Ketiban kuda anjir. Sudah jatuh ketiban kuda.
GARED, did you find Roderick?
He's dead.
Speak up, GARED.
Hey, he's gone, my lord. There was nothing I could do.
Gareth itu apa?
Iya, nama dia GARED.
Ah, sih, oke.
Iya.
Where's my squire? You didn't leave him, did you? What happened to him?
I didn't leave him, but I couldn't save him.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Lagi perang kan harus nyengir.
You fucking traitor! Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Jil panah di situ. Daripada didengkul mananya ya. Lebih sakit.
Seven hells.
We have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Well, the phrase says time. Don't run,
Guard this
Kelapa
with your
sebelah.
life. Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste.
Great sword.
Damned if I let it fall into the hearts of those traitors.
Well, the phrase says
You have to go.
You're welcome to the fucking torch.
I won't leave you, my
You
lord.
can, and you will.
My lord,
By the gods, you will obey me.
By the gods.
Tell your uncle. Tell him. The North Grove must never be lost. Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your Uncle Duncan. The future of the house may depend on it.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those foresters.
Go. On your honor, you must do this for your house. Go!
Kill those
Hausnya apa,
fucking
Ravenclaw?
foresters.
Anjir, ditangkap pakai tangan
We
pedangnya.
love the fray.
Savage anjir. Kebelakang pakai tangan. Cepet lari. Culai.
Culun alay.
Iya. Chapter 1 kelar. Bukan episode 1. Ini openingnya emang gini. Gue gak nonton. Iya, animasi 3D. Nggak males. 60 fps lagi. Ya iya, beda lah, beda budget. Telltale nggak pernah bagus grafik. Wajar. Konsentrasinya bukan di situ. Oh, jadi cara dulu pohon tumbuh tuh gitu. Ya, makanya kayak bayam. Resident Evil. Oh, salah game. Iron from Ice. Maksudnya? Apa?
Setrikaan dingin.
Iron besi ya, kampret. Kenapa setrika?
Pasti kan juga iron kan?
Iya, oke, ya. Manusia setrika.
Wah, enak disaksan nih.
Lo aja.
Langsung dipotong kan, dipanggang sama dia.
Kayak kenal tadi yang lewat. Orangnya sama-sama itu juga. Iyalah, satu studio.
Orangnya sama-sama itu dia.
Itu yang di kreditnya.
Oh,
Orangnya itu juga.
gua kira kan
Nama-namanya. Ya enggak lah. Mie tumpah.
That's Father's car.
Oh, ini rumahnya. Oh iya kan pig farmer ya.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Winter may be coming, but at least
Bisa
he'll
iya ini
have
nggak
his
kelihatan.
Jalannya di kampung buat bikin pasar.
Sayang ya.
Move
Mubazir.
along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
It's my home.
Father,
I said move on. I recognize you. You're a Forrester squire. Former Stark bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead. Where'd you get that sword? Not a chance that sword is his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a deserter.
none of your fucking business.
We're gonna feed you to the fucking pigs.
So?
That sword's too big for you, boy. You can barely pick it up.
Get off my land!
This is Bolton land now, boy.
You shall
Bolton
not
is the new
pass!
Lord of the North. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
No.
Arya Stark.
I'll have that sword,
Tony Stark.
boy.
Come get it, you bastard.
Ah, cups.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer. Pathetic.
Nah tadi sama GoT sama.
Horrible itu buruk sekali.
Really are a pig farmer, aren't you?
Trot! Oh shit! Gila. Kayak kiri, kanan. Kulihat saja. The shoulder block by GARED. Ow! Mau action sequence starter di loading animasi. Aduh itu sakitnya. Dibunuh farmer.
Please, I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. No, please.
Die.
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
Justice. Tusuk kudanya. Father.
Father?
Fatality.
You survived. Your sister.
Ya di sini nggak baik-baik banget ya. Di sini gue pengen jadi a hard bastard. Ya oke, that might sound wrong, but
I tried to stop them.
Good guy-nya cukup Lee aja. GARED nggak usah good guy banget. Anti-hero. Ntar ganti nama.
I'll kill the men who
Kratos.
did this.
Wah, buat gue anti-hero Kratos keren. Soalnya kemarin Walking Dead yang kita ngebiarin orang pergi abis itu balik lagi nyerang kita, itu gue belajar dari situ sih. Ya makanya I'll make him one.
It's GARED.
Kalau di Indonesia namanya Jarot kali
Tell
ya.
him his nephew survived.
Jarot.
Saipul. Itu Saipul.
Itu Saipul.
Nama asli Saipul. Namanya Saipul.
Panggilannya Hap.
was too late. They were already dead.
Bring the Maester! Meet us in the Great Hall, quickly!
Two Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton.
Ngeres sih.
Game of Thrones kan gak jauh-jauh
They
dari
killed my family. And for what?
setiap episode pasti ya.
Pasti
My
ada.
sister, she was
Kan
only
dingin.
8 years old.
This never would have happened with the Starks in power. It's unimaginable. Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg.
Belum infeksi loh.
Your justice was swift.
Nah, belum infeksi.
Some will call it
itu.
vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was
Enggak,
murder.
kan
It was
dalam,
your
kalau
family.
dalam
I
mempet
can't
tulang
say I
itu
would have done
bahaya
any
juga.
different than you. But the Whitehills won't see it that way.
It was justice.
Sama Timun.
They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us.
Strong, protagonis.
These maggots ought to help prevent infection.
Kirito.
Hold the wound open for me, would you?
Ya, gue nggak ngikutin. Beuh. Oh, kan dalam banget kan?
Ini dikasih apa?
Cacing.
Buat apaan?
Gak ngerti gue. Buat ngejahit tau.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a dim
Kok gitu
betrayal.
healingnya?
Ah, GARED. Mungkin ya, kan
Greater
biasanya
houses than ours have fallen in times such as this.
Ah,
The late
bisa
Lord
jadi
Forrester was a
buat
good man.
ganti daging.
And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would have made a good lord.
Roderick and Lord Forrester. We can avenge them.
And attack House Frey. Now is the time to find allies, not enemies. The future of this house is in Lord
Iya,
Ethan's
makanya.
hands now.
Bukan anestesi.
Though he is
Maggots,
young,
beneran maggots,
and
literally
altogether
maggots,
unprepared
belatung.
to lead.
Kayaknya buat protein sih kata
Right.
Elvan, bisa jadi. Tapi protein mah
This might
cacing
hurt
bukan
a bit.
belatung.
Hold this
Cacing
for me,
sebenarnya
will
bukan
you?
belatung.
I understand from your
Like
uncle
boy.
that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick.
Ya daripada di anestesi terus
Not that
kayak
Roderick
si Mark
couldn't handle
jadinya.
himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of
Dulu nggak ada
warcraft.
anestesi kayaknya.
Roderick had already fallen.
Iya.
There was nothing we could do.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low. Lady Forrester will be here any moment now. I'd like you to walk for me first, to see if you can put any weight on that leg.
Wih. Udah kayak Green Herb di RE.
Go on. Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Oh.
Boleh apa-apa ya.
Lagi ini emang stylenya komik kok, kalau Telltale nggak pernah ini. Ada Mac nggak?
The Ironwood Grove.
Look at window, look at Mac. Telat. Tapestry.
Bukan tapestry.
Three.
MIRA. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home.
Banyak.
Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now. Asher. Exiled to Essos, unfortunately. Ryan. Never easy being the fourth-born son. Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him. Gregor the Good. Roderick. He was our best warrior by far.
Yang jaga
Ketiban kuda. Best warrior ketiban kuda. Hah? Codex. Oh, ada lore-nya.
Kan gara-gara dia mati nanti, jadi makanya si siapa yang jaga pintu
GARED TUTTLE.
yang salju itu yang di filmnya baru dia ngumpul pergi ke kotanya.
Oh, berarti nanti ngasih taunya ke si Duncan ya, ini kan pamannya?
Pokoknya kan ceritanya tentang yang episode 1 tuh si ini siapa, si Jon, bapaknya Jon Snow kan?
Nggak tahu, gue nggak ngikutin. Sama
You
sekali
seem to
nggak
be
ngikutin.
favouring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Mr. Tingrin. Look,
Yang ngikutin The Game of Thrones tapi pengen ngikutin.
Gue
Keep
nggak
moving.
pengen.
I need to see you walk.
Gue cukup game aja. Yang penting ada platinumnya.
Nanti ada bumbu-bumbu.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester. By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. That sword has been handed down through 50 generations of
Buset.
Forresters.
50 generasi.
No, you see there? You're limping
I'm
again.
fine, really.
Mimpi apa?
Limping, agak pincang.
Your leg still seems rather weak.
Hai Jay. Itu isinya maggot semua.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
Cute.
I guess.
Ya kira dijelasin sekarang.
Kagak. Green Herb ada juga di sini.
This might help.
Main comot aja.
Bolehin gue bawa.
Oh.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Why do the White Hills hate the Forresters?
I think it's safe to say the feeling is mutual.
Iya.
There's been
sama.
enmity between the two houses for as long as anyone can remember. I don't doubt someone killed someone, which led to more killings of someones, and then, well, here we are.
The White Hills want Forrester Ironwood.
Ah, they'd take it all if we'd let them, especially now with the Boltons in power, and proceed to clear-cut every last inch of it until there's nothing left, just as they've done before.
Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
White Ethan, of course. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent question. Under normal circumstances, you could join Sir Royland and his men. Although given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I suppose. But I'll defer to Lord Ethan on this.
Can I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Can I go now?
I believe your leg will be fine. Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Welcome home, GARED. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Thank you, my lady.
Talia asked to see you.
GARED, I heard what happened. Is it true? Your family...
Profilnya mirip Pluto.
I'm so sorry.
Me too.
Pluto apaan?
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Disney. Hanya Mickey. Hanya Mickey kan? Apa Goofy? Ini kill.
Garrett was just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end.
Iya makanya.
When all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know. Whatever you can recall.
He was a hero, my lady. The bravest man on the battlefield by far.
Yet he was unable to save his own son.
You were with Roderick, no? I'm sure it was chaos and confusion. But if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
Bener kan? Beneran tadi sebelum tabrak kuda.
This has been so incredibly difficult for us, especially the children.
Ya,
But I
liatin.
was
Tolong
told-
liatin dong.
I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Yes, my lady.
I know it may be difficult to remember, but if I may ask, was there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean so much to the family. Perhaps the opportunity never presented itself.
You have the Forrester's sword.
This belongs with Ethan now. He's the new lord of the house.
Thank you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous, especially now.
Now is the time to prove our strength
I'll be sure it's given to Ethan.
against aggression. Duncan, this was our land.
Itu paman ya
They
kan?
were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much, I promise. But now is not the time for vengeance.
It's not now. When?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will be here within the week.
And what would you have us do? Nothing.
I would have us use our heads, while they're still attached to our shoulders.
Garrett has lost as much as anyone else within these walls. Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You ask too much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Oh.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead men.
He is the lord of this house, and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this. I'll accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting him for what he did.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay? Duncan?
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
You're sending him to the war? The boy's done nothing wrong.
Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
Galau.
That settles it then.
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have plenty of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Belum kelar ngomong, woi. Om, mari om. Ya, dia pergi. Wih. Technical.
Word up to me. I'd gladly drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would. And God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House Forrester to consider first. Lord Forrester would be proud that you're putting the interests of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
I'll do what's best.
Which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
Nonetheless, bagaimanapun.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
Bagaimanapun juga. Sinonim dari itu pokoknya.
What? What is it?
It's important. Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
Sorry, you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed, if ever.
He said tell only you.
For good reason. Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. I assume you kept your word.
Ya udah nggak apa-apa, spoilerin aja deh. Gue
You
daripada
haven't
nggak tahu.
told anyone else, have you? This is important,
Naga.
Garrett. I need to know the truth.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help. I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Go, get a ranger.
Iron from ice.
Iron from ice.
Oci, lu komen deh situ.
You
Oci nggak denger tadi.
represent House Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll serve with honor.
I know you will.
Disalan aja. Ntar sama Elvan diketikin.
Garrett, wait! Be safe.
Dibasmi loh.
Ethan? Ethan!
Ya udah segitu aja, biar nonton aja udah.
Find him. Could you?
Ini flashback ceritanya.
He hides too well, and if he were smart, he would reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I win!
Congratulations, your lordship.
Ya udah, emang dia ngikutin. Emang gak ngikutin aja.
Just a game, Ryan.
Iya.
I don't like it.
Ada intinya gue ngoceng gak ngikutin GoT.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here.
Gitulah.
And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
Keluarganya si Jon Snow nih,
wish
ibaratnya
Mira was
kan
here.
ini kan kayak
And Asha.
storynya barengan ya.
And Roger.
I do too. But Mira's in King's Landing and...
Won't she come home?
Iya, canon makanya.
I don't want her to die too.
Jadi ada creature yang di episode
Ryan,
1
she's perfectly safe, I promise you.
Jadi si anaknya
I
adiknya si
don't
Jon
want
Snow
Garrett
yang
to
kecil
die
itu
either. Maester Ortengryn said he got sent to the wall.
creature-nya itu.
I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Terus si
I don't know what he did to get sent away like that.
He let me ride one of his pigs once.
adiknya
It was fun.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
Nanti dari sini mungkin
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Sir Royland forgets himself. After all, you are the lord of the house now.
He doesn't know me, or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword, like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Kecolok ya matanya
Do
itu.
you remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here? You, me,
Lordnya mati,
Roderick,
udah kelar.
Asher.
Jadi dia
We'll
Lordnya.
be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so much fun. But then, well, then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at
Kratos dong.
everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are.
PS3 tuh.
Bawa dah pulang.
Set.
I know a lord has many responsibilities,
Yeah.
but you don't need to be like
Ah,
them.
gue masih mainin. Masih banyak yang
It's
gue
for
mainin
you to
tuh.
decide for yourself.
I promise I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
I'll have to have both, I'm afraid.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say.
Kalau nonton film bikin ngantuk kecuali pas scene ahamnya gitu ya. Itu baru nggak ngantuk kok ya, Jay.
It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
That's not how it works.
Well, that's how it should work. You are the lord.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Explicit content.
Iya, explicit content.
What's the matter?
Lord Whitehill has arrived, unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord. We really must go.
It's your decision. You are the Lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family. Lord Whitehill is a mean old man anyways. Someone should tell him to leave us alone.
I might remind you, Sir Royland, I'm the new Lord of House Forrester, not you.
Of course, my lord.
It's okay. You should go. It's what must be done.
Fine, let's be done with it.
What's the point of reminding him anyway? Ya pasti sensor lah. Setahu gue banyak banget sih nganunya.
Iya, tapi caranya dia di zoom. Tapi ada juga scene yang kalau misalnya bang udah sampai parah gitu di
Potong. Nah.
Sama kayak nonton 300 apa 300.
The Raid.
Itu 300 yang kedua.
Iya, The Raid sih.
Kan ada.
Iya tahu.
Ada yang Evergreen itu kan dipotong.
The Raid lah.
They showed up
Cerot
unannounced.
potong.
Lord Whitehill is in the
Apa
lava.
coba? Lebih keren
Assume
dibikin
you
hitam putih
explained to
gitu.
Lord Ethan why they're here.
Business with GARED. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows GARED is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference.
Kan ngantuk
Whitehills
emang
were
gue juga
clearly
gak suka.
in the wrong, so don't
Gue mendingan
give
nonton
him
The
any
Walking Dead deh
satisfaction.
kayaknya.
Out
Kalau
there
belum
you
nonton.
said you were the Lord. Now prove it.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as it is.
What should I say to him?
Tell him and his men to leave.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is. He's got 5 times as many men, and the backing of House Bolton.
All the more reason to stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead.
Tutur tinular. Ya ini ibaratnya kayak tutur tinular kalau kita men. Kita kan kerajaannya tradisional banget. Nah.
Bedanya mereka naganya keren gitu.
Ya gitu. Tai.
Mati satu.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother.
Nah, itu si Ethan.
The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house. but to his family it's still a loss.
Thank you, Lord Whitehill.
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself. I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
My father died a
Kemarin
hero,
gue main Amnesia nggak ada yang merapat, males gue. Ntar aja lagi.
Aye, and look where that got him. And no
Paling
bread
ini dulu
and
baru
salt.
Amnesia.
What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
My apologies. Please forgive us.
Forgive you? Not likely. You Forresters have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
Dia lagi.
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Fuck
Hear
off.
that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason. You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name. And you are the lord of this house.
He was defending his family as any man would. But your men murdered them all.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. Soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
We haven't seen him. He was never here.
You little liar. I will find him. By the gods, you better hope I do, because if I don't, I'm holding you responsible. And you'll answer for what he's done. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton. What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
Boleh.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow
Episode
like a
episode
wounded
ini.
boar, Lord
Chapter ada
Whitehill.
3.
Have you forgotten your manners?
I mean no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and
Sama
all.
cewek takut.
But this is not over.
It's over when my son says it is.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
Silakan tutup pintu dari luar.
That lad
Iya.
may be lord of this house, but Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is law.
Do your worst, you bastard.
Nggak, biarin aja. Dia udah ngomongin. Itu udah ngomongin. Ini si kampret lagi. Kepala mangkok.
Oh iya, yang tadi udah.
Itu dia udah gerutu juga, udah biarin aja. Udah
You must find
kegulutus.
your voice, my lord. Your enemies will interpret your silence as a sign of weakness.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to MIRA in King's Landing.
Berarti nggak boleh
at
diem.
once.
Chapter 5. Chapter pendek-pendek.
Your sister can help us. Although just a handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's
MIRA.
favor. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Kerajaan utamanya ada, nah tapi kayak si keluarganya si Jon Snow, keluarganya dia tadi Itu kayak megang gate gitu tuh, menjaga gate.
Gate.
Kerajaan kecilnya gitu. Ibaratnya kotanya, nah ini ibu kota kayak gitu.
Oke.
Ini gubernur, tadi wali kota gitu.
Ya, oke. Birokrasi.
Ethan made this for me. It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me. It once belonged to Lady Elena.
Udah jam berapa ya? Udah jam 12.
Asher sent me this coin to remember him. What a strange place, Essos.
Aduh, bapak.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Apa? Tiba-tiba kan sebelah rumah gue ada tanah kosong. Itu tanah yang sebelah jangan dijual. Lalu gue tanya kenapa? Ya kan bukan punya kita. Lah, pengen gue getok kan. Orang lagi sakit dia bilang begitu anjir. Ya apaan sih?
Tapi garingnya mampus sih.
Wonders made by man.
Tapi itu yang bikin lucu.
Iya. Ekstra garing, crispy.
A gift from Roderick.
Kenapa nggak monolog? Kenapa nggak inner monolog aja sih? Kenapa mesti diomongin? Kayak sinetron.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Aku tidak bisa berkata apa-apa.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Iya sih, sinetron. Sinetron juga banyak monolog begini. Sama aja, kan kemarin juga gue bikin.
Dia tidak tahu apa yang telah kita perbuat.
Itu dia. Korban stand up lu dasar.
One moment.
Bakit kok?
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Oh, dia tukang bersih-bersih.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Batu bara.
You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
Perhaps you should come back later.
Of course, milady.
Dia mau nanya lagi ya?
Iya, kepo banget.
Emang ini wants to be a millionaire?
Makanya.
Kepo banget lu, kepo banget.
Bukan.
Bangetnya pakai BED.
Bed. BEUD. Bed. Beneran aja langsung datang.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Untung di sana nggak ada penyakit masuk angin. Kalau nggak udah merah-merah tuh belakang.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I thought of you more
Belum
as
ada
a friend
koin
than
kali.
as my handmaid.
Udah.
A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you
Ya,
know
gua
how I
nggak
feel
koin
about
kali.
what's happened to
Batang.
your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own.
Oh.
What you've suffered is beyond imagining. And your poor family as well.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I'm to be queen.
Komik. Walking Dead juga begini.
To have a handmaiden from the north, whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the royal sept.
Iyalah. Bagus banget itu.
She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Gue pasti udah tahu lo ngomong itu.
She was very pleased with herself.
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well. She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her.
Gue clueless
I wouldn't
sebenarnya mau
ask
ngomong
this of
apa-apa.
you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Gue mending 60 fps sih, sama gambarnya smooth. Maksudnya renderingnya smooth. Full HD juga kan ini.
You'll be fine. I know you will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Gue bukan 9 gagger sih. Itu.
Good luck.
Jarang banget bukan 9 gag. Hampir nggak pernah. Kecuali porn gag. Apa?
Iya gue juga. Kayak gue sih nonton 9 gag, tapi gue nggak buka 9 gag. Gue dari sosial media 9 gag.
Oh iya suka nongol sih, tapi gue nggak terlalu merhatiin. Kalau GT-GT-an.
You can do this.
Saber Alter.
Ada yang bikin pakai tusuk gigi tuh.
Ini house mana sih?
Ini main kastilnya.
Oh ini main castle-nya yang ada ginian nih. Oh.
Nanti si bapaknya si Johnson nanti datang ke sini.
Lah ada si ini.
Lady Marjorie.
Oh si itu. Gue pernah lihat ya, gue pernah lihat.
Ini si dia
Lord Tyrion. Your
Grace.
Grace.
Dia tuh nganggap si Boncel itu kayak
With
anak
your
buangan
permission,
tau gak? Karena dia
allow
buangan.
me to introduce Lady MIRA of House Forrester.
I am honored, Your Grace.
Yet not honored enough to kneel, I see.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you.
Yeah, benar.
I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Gitu tahu lo anjing.
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is. The girl can speak for her house.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers.
I see. And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
The
girl is here to explain herself, yet says nothing.
My apologies, Your Grace. I'm sure it's just a momentary lapse.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Roose Bolton also served the Starks, Your Grace.
And proved his loyalty to the crown by bringing their house to a swift and sudden end. Older allegiances are not easily abandoned, but we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house they claim to what's yours.
Soalnya kan gambarnya ini sama yang di sana tuh yang di film kan beda jauh. Jadi gue gue juga nonton filmnya.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
Ingat namanya juga udah nggak inget-inget.
It raises an interesting question.
Tahu arah ceritanya kemana?
Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
She was just following her heart, Your Grace.
And the very same heart so quickly led her to my son.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she
would... Let the girl answer the question. Go on.
My loyalties would never conflict, Your Grace.
That's a coward's answer. I will not have my time wasted by a northern girl who thinks she can play games. Who do you choose?
Ini yang mana nih? Kingnya siapa sih? King yang si Bolton itu tadi.
Tunggu. Iya, tapi kan bapaknya nggak. Ya sebenarnya dia harusnya king, cuman bapaknya nggak nganggap dia king.
Berarti yang kanan harusnya. Kalau kita stay terus sama house kita gitu. Lady Marjorie.
Harusnya sih, tapi
gue pause dulu deh, takut salah.
Kalau gue lupa dia Lady Marjorie itu dari kerajaan yang mana?
Coba Google deh. Gue takut salah soalnya.
Apa tulisnya? Lihat nulis nih.
Nih, Marjorie. Miss Tyrell only daughter, she's unclean.
Gue tuh udah lama banget, soalnya gue nggak main ke season 2.
Nih ada tuh review sesuai outcome. Ya udah berarti loyal kan.
I must choose Marjorie, Your Grace.
Clearly your handmaiden does not have her priorities straight.
Sampai di gitu
pilihan.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
She's headstrong, isn't she? Not surprising, I suppose, for a northern girl. But not very encouraging either. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Jadi kan gue kalau misalnya pakai Latani kan subtitle ini nggak ada subtitle sih ya.
Bala.
Jadi gue agak menerka-nerka. Jadi pakai headphone tuh mesti concern tau nggak nonton.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then, he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
You were brave to declare your loyalty to Lady Marjorie. No doubt she was pleased, but Cersei, she will not soon forget what you said. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining. But it certainly wasn't what Cersei was expecting. My dear sister has been known to hold a grudge. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The Crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the Crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the Crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
I'm sorry, Lord Tyrion, but it's a risk I cannot afford.
I admire your discretion. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival. The mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Sansa Stark itu siapa? Gue masih nggak tahu ini yang.
Nanti kan, nah itu dia kalau kita main kan, jadi itu sih yang serunya di situ.
Iya, gue ngikutin.
I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little intimidating.
I'd rather not discuss it, if you don't mind.
Of course not. It must have been horrible. But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back. Here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons.
Sansanya siapa? Sansa Stark.
I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
What? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour.
Put it back.
We're just having a bit of fun. It's probably for the best. I've heard he's a bit perverse. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands. Although, marrying a king,
ya kan adanya si Tyrion. Tadi dia bilang.
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady Marjorie well, which is more than you can say for his mother.
I'd marry anyone if it helped my family.
Right, of course. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have.
Kok lagi baca ini nggak bisa konsen dulu.
I might even.
Dari tadi gue ngaco mulu jawab. Terus.
Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match. Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Ninja.
Well?
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was rather disappointed by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over. King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
People are not always so easy to please. If you showed Cersei your true heart, she would stab it with a fork.
You learn very quickly. Your words to Cersei were brave, but I know you must fear what the Boltons might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Mana nih?
I prefer to speak with you alone.
Ngambek, pundung. Baperan orang-orang di sini.
Go on. Ask.
I received a letter from my family. I fear my family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. But if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
That is no small request, especially now. Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire? Joffrey will not look favorably on such a request.
I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
I don't know, MIRA. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
2 kali kalimatnya.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family at once.
Pakainya raven ya, bukan pigeon. Biar gagah, manly. Apanya gimana?
Cara ngelatihnya.
Itu kayak pinggir jalan terbangin terus gitu. Baik lagi GARED. No. Oke. Tadi satu ya? Enggak, itu jam 10 udahan. Ya udah deh, saya reset aja. Anjir tuh dia, Pak.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Ow.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets, but the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these Forresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh! Listen. There. Hear that? I know I heard something. Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Kayak main Untitled Chapter. Anjir.
Bloody hell.
Beneran dikulitin. Apa ini?
Ini kerajaannya si Jon Snow.
Oh.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young.
Bukan
There are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership. But 300 generations of Forrester lords stand
ya emang gory juga kan GoT. Eksplisit banget. Gory iya, nudity iya.
Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
R.
Lord Gregor the Good.
Kalau ya SRBM.
He was fair and wise and courageous in battle.
Why are you telling me this?
To help you rule, Lord Ethan. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forrester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forrester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move! Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Miss.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks true.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the war.
Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Deserve to make him pay for what he stole. Give us justice.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall.
Di episode berikutnya.
Take his fingers, thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Pusing gua kalau udah begini nih.
Itu punishment yang bulat ngikutin si apa nih? Duncan. Yang X mercy.
Yang kiri
yang itu halus, yang kotak kasar, yang itu halus, yang X ampunin.
Berat.
I sentence you to the wall, where you will join the Night's Watch.
Oh, please, my lord! My family, without me, they'll die!
Nggak tahu deh. Nggak boleh nggak ada ini, nggak ada punishment tegas. Karena pakai langsung ditinggalin.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must meet our punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
Duncan.
Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom and experience.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are two capable men for the role. They
Duncan.
both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here. The bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Berarti ternyata Telltale satu episode 2 jam ya. Mupeng. Sama Mupeng juga.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
I haven't decided yet.
Well, you must soon, my lord. This is not a matter to be taken lightly.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Mana sih itu?
Come on, what did I say? Sword up, slash right, parry, again. Sword up, swing left, parry. Wrong. I didn't know dogs could hold swords.
A word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Gimana sih itu, Maester? Ini nggak bisa nih mentok. Tower apa ya? Nah, ini dia. Namanya ribet-ribet amat sih.
Ya, jangan. Mungkin kayaknya daerah-daerahnya kayak
Zaman jahiliyah.
Zoro.
Zoro mah lebih dekat ke sekarang, 18-an.
Yes, Lord.
Ini lebih lama lagi.
Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
What is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life.
Ransom or a robbery? You may pay him now, but what's to stop him from coming back again?
Lord Ethan, the dangers of today outweigh the fears of tomorrow. My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Ya di bawah lo, Commander in Chief. Di bawah Lord. Who wants to be a millionaire? Udah lama nggak nonton, udah nggak ada juga sih di Indo.
You may sit.
Masih kayaknya.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Nggak sabar banget. Habis itu kecewa nih. Dan kena.
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle! This is reckless.
Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here, with no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
We can devise a plan to deal with him.
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the life. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council. Lord Ethan deserves to hear from all of us.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough! My new sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
Kok gini sih? Ramsay dari Bolton kan ya?
Tapi kan ibaratnya kalau keluarga masa nggak boleh masuk, kenapa?
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
as I thought. A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
My lord, I have fought for this family for many years. Do not forget that.
Kayak pamrih banget ya?
Iya, emosian.
Biasalah kalau misalnya dari peperangan.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family.
Yeah,
Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing. There are others who can help us.
Goblok.
What about your brother, Asher?
You want to bring him back?
Asher yang nyanyi itu kan?
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Yes, I hear what you're saying.
Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you?
Bullet.
I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth.
Enggak, tapi kan balik lagi kata yang bisa dipercaya family.
But you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that.
Ini lagi dengerin dia nih.
You have many fine qualities. But you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you.
You have a point. Malah. Ini siapa? Bapak kayak?
I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Send Malcolm or not? Send gak ya? Berarti buat jemput si Asher nih ya? Send jangan.
Ya katanya tadi kan, ya terserah sih kan, tapi lu bilang kan tadi lu lebih pintar dari dia kan?
Blooper gitu ya?
Anjir, ya kali.
Blooper gitu ya, lagi syuting bunyi cut. Halo. Goblok.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forrester. MIRA stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Kalimatnya sebenarnya negatif tapi positif ya.
Iya. Last chapter nih buat episode 1 kayaknya. Deng 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 deng. Ini terapi masih terapi rasa bakso nih, enak. Terapi masih terapi rasa bakso, masih enak. Jangan main ambil aja.
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you might want to know. Thank you. I thought we were friends, Mira. When you dismissed me the other day,
I won't say it didn't hurt my feelings. We've known each other for years.
I'm sorry, Sarah. You shouldn't take it personally.
Well, I did. I thought there was trust between us. Friends don't hold secrets from one another.
Baper.
Now Lady Marjorie thinks you don't trust me. And she values your opinion very much.
Sarah,
Baper wave. Abis ngerokok.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
Iya, nggak salah. Lagu nggak
He
tahu
said I
background-nya.
was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
I'm so sorry, my lady. I should never have asked you for the king's help. Please don't hold it against me. Ramsay Snow is on his way to Ironrath.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Milady.
Him again.
Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
How long have you been waiting there?
Not long. I was just passing by when I saw you emerge from Lady Marjorie's room. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can I trust you? There are spies everywhere in King's Landing.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Lehernya beton. Tentara main beda.
Where's Sir Royland?
Orang zaman sekarang pakai helmnya
He should
mau.
be here. The man values pride more than honor. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped MIRA could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Dia.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber? Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton? Son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of
Thank
the
you.
Warden
No,
of the...
that's enough. Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
Lord Ramsay, welcome to Ironrath.
Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much.
Your father will appreciate it, I hope. Our ironwood is highly sought after.
My father is not so easily
Not by you.
Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. Look at that. More Forresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
Leave them be, Lord Ramsay.
Ah, worried about your family. As you should be.
I'm the Lord. I'll have you speak only with me.
First, let's see you bend the knee to my father. Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
Nil jangan.
Disuruh Nil ke dia?
Iya, buat bokapnya sih, bukan buat dia. Oke. Google gue pusing.
Kalau gue sih lebih prefer enggak ya.
Yo Google deh gue. Gue nggak mau salah decision soalnya coba bakal main ini sekali. Mending yang mana ya? Reviews, oke.
Bener kan reviews?
Iya bener. Bener.
I want you to show me.
I only kneel to the king.
Betul.
Is not the warden also deserving of your respect? But then, I am not my father. Perhaps that is what you meant to say.
You see? He's a fucking traitor, just like his father and brother.
Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
Gue pusing serius. Enaknya gimana-gimananya.
Terserah lu bagaimana.
Ada ide nggak, Han?
Tadi pertanyaan apa sih?
Supply ke mereka, bukan kan Stark. Dari dulu nggak Stark.
Terus sekarang?
Mereka minta. Gue bingung. Enaknya gimana?
Negosiasi sih ya.
X. Reviews juga.
No, Lord Ramsay.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust a Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it.
Yeah,
one Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
No, you're mistaken. That's not how it happened.
Our men are dead. How it happened is irrelevant. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord. Hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your ironwood from this day forward.
What?
What? The ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
The Forresters have been tending ironwood for thousands of years. The White Hills had ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare. Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well,
twins
hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
I said leave them be.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well. I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the bold lord?
What have you done?
But I don't want a bold lord.
What the fuck?
Far too much trouble.
Ethan! Ethan! No!
I knew you'd bend the knee eventually. I think we've come to an understanding. I certainly feel better about all this.
Fuck this dude, man.
However, the Forresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward. Kill him if they give you any trouble.
What the fuck, man?
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
I'll kill him, girl.
Fetch the mace so quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama! Stop! Don't let
him take
me! Let it go!
Ya udah.
Stop it!
Ya udah lah, udah.
Ethan?
Lagian kalau mau ketemu di luar juga yang ada malah ngapain? Next time on Game of Thrones.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you flat out refused.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone.
We'll avenge him.
There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Twistnya menyebalkan. Left bone behind, swore loyalty to Marguerite, send Eric to the wall, pick Duncan as sentinel, met Ramsay in Great Hall. Tuh pada kebagi dua itu yang terakhirnya. Iya, choice-nya ini baru nih keren kayak gini, nggak kayak Beyond Two Souls dimana itu cuma nge-branch di scene itu doang. Ini sampai ke episode selanjutnya ke bawah geblek.
Iya, jadi
consequences kayak Until Dawn gitu sih.
Implikasinya besar.
Ini pusing banget tuh nggak milih ini itunya, bingung gue.
Bagus loh.
Walking Dead intinya survive, jangan percaya orang lah ini.
Ya lu harus jadi raja.
Ya, I try to protect my sister.
Iyalah.
Ya bener kan, Gretalia.
Choose wisely gitu.
Choose wisely makanya.
Bukan gimana? Yang terbaik menurut buat semuanya.
And he died. Ya, berasa Dragon Age emang. Well, I think that's it for tonight. Nah?
Kalau misalnya lu tadi pilih dia masuk ke dalam, karena kan lu nggak tahu dia jahat apa enggak tadinya kan?
Ya iya, gue pikir itu siapa, taunya dia loh MC yang tadi. Tahu, kan? Ya, gue nggak tahu.
Emang nggak tahu. Tadi kan cuma diliatin orang
lagi ngulitin, makanya gue nggak tahu itu dia. Gue tahu dia emang gue taruh di luar tadi. Gila, gue nggak nyangka lo bakal langsung di step kayak gitu.
Berarti filmnya apa game-nya bagus?
Ya.
Berani.
Plotnya bagus. Ya dari Walking Dead juga gitu sih. Telltale bikin ceritanya bagus. Pantesan itu Walking Dead yang kemarin dimainin dapat award sih waktu 2012. Itu game udah lama 2012 loh. Ini 2014.
Karena gratis udah takis ya?
Ya karena gratis. Sikat. Takis.
Oke, gue juga mau balik.
Ya, ini panjang kreditnya nggak bisa di skip nanti. Oh bisa.
Tapi biasanya ada.
No, thank you.
Itu apa sih? Oh sayang.
Ya langsung lanjut gitu. Oke. Oke, segitu dulu buat malam ini. Ramsay ganteng, aktornya bodoh amat, kelakuannya kayak tai. Mau ganteng kalau kelakuan kayak tai ngapain? Bangsat, udah sebel gue.
Dia kayak India campur Arab gitu kayak.
Riza dong. Ya udah, segitu aja buat malam ini episode 1. Besok kita lanjut episode 2. Jangan lupa like videonya, that helps. Subscribe kalau mau, jangan lupa enable notifications. Gue Kibow nih lagi temenin sama Elvan. Sini lu muka lu nongol kayak. Ya udah.
Sendiri muka gue.
Oke, Oci, thanks sudah nemenin. Terus tadi buat Jevan udah mampir, thank you juga. Oke, thanks for watching. Bye. Nggak mau gelap, tangan gue nggak mau gelap.
Bentukan kameranya. Ini 2 ya kameranya?
Pakainya yang kiri kalau stream.
Kalau kanan buat